Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Ethereum, we are trading at $1,708. 24-hour volume, we are down 4.68%, and market cap, we are up 4.48%. Heading over to the chart here, I'm going to cover 4 time intervals on a week, 1 day, 2 hours, and 30 minutes. So let's get started with our 1 week here. As price is coming up, we are going to be retesting the 20 MA in the next couple of days. Take a look at how many times we were rejected from this resistance line back here on April 11th, and then here on August 8th, and then again August 15th. So if we are able to break above it, then it is going to fast track us into more of a reversal part in the primary trend, as we can see in this bear market here. As the price is going to come up and retest it, here's an area of convergence where price may want to lead to if it does get rejected at the 78% or 50% of our fib chart at $1,453. Again, taking a look at our RSI hasn't quite changed from yesterday's video, and we do see an initial crossover here. And if we zoom in a little bit more, it does look like it may initiate a buy opportunity, but again, we do need to wait until the week is up to identify it has crossed over immediately here. On our MACD indicator as well, because we are below the 0%, again, it does show us another overall trend that it is a bear trend, and it doesn't help us as much if the histogram or these bars is very minimal as they are showing us. As volume itself, so far we are at 522,000 trades. We do need to see more volume if we want to retest this area of resistance at $1,775. Going into our daily chart, you guys, we can see that we are retesting our trend line at the very top here, multiple areas of higher peaks and areas of lower highs here as price is bouncing between support, and resistance as well. There isn't really much of an area of convergence where price may want to lead to, so we're going to use our volume profile off to the side here, and this node here is sticking out roughly around our golden number of our fib chart at 61% at 1627. So on a daily average here, if price does want to come back down, depending on a few indicators we're going to get into very shortly, price may want to retrace closer to this area of interest. Taking a look at our RSI, you guys, we did take a look here. RSI dropped closer to an area of 61%. Again, our volume of nodes supported this area, and we see a buy signal or an opportunity at this candlestick right here and hitting up to our resistance line. As we see the histogram itself isn't expanding in size, we want to make sure that the histograms and the volume does match so we can support this uptrend and we can be able to look for longer trades. Going into a 2-hour time frame, you guys, wrong slide here, sorry, 2-hour time frame. Again, we are looking at more refined lines of our bottom support line as price is coming up. We can see consolidation what occurred here from September 7th. Price moved between resistance and support until we found an area of higher support used by our volume as well. As price is coming up, take a look at these retracements. They're very, very small. Now, this one candlestick is sticking out for me, and this candlestick itself is a shooting star candlestick with the wick at the very top. That's twice the size of the body. This normally shows us an exhaustion of this uptrend, and we may come back down. We can already see that the candlestick that we have right now is more than 50% of the previous green candlestick, so price is going to retrace down here, and ultimately where we want Ethereum on a 2-hour time frame is to stop right here at 61% of our fib at 1680, because it's going to continue the same trend and support that we have seen in lower highs here and continue to bounce off and retest this area of resistance. As we take a look at our RSI, again, price may drop down because we can see, and if I zoom up here for our RSI, that the white line is shown below the pink line, which again shows an area of a sell opportunity here. If we take a look at our MACD indicator, this does not help us either. If we see these lines getting lighter, that means a trend is exhausted and ultimately has peaked and is going to end and flip for the red side. So where we want the price to hit and hold is again near this line of our 61% of our fib of 1678. And lastly, 30 minutes, you guys, for short traders here. Again, we can see the trend itself of our bottom support trend has finally broken in the last hour and a half. We can see the previous candle here. This wick at the very bottom really pushed the bears in this position. As we can see, the previous candlestick retesting a resistance line here crossed over and showed us a sell signal. As price is coming down, we can see the pressure itself and minimal in the volume. So price, again, is not matching or an uptrend. It's not supported by the volume. We want to look for short entry trades here as much as possible, or not even an opportunity itself. Now, if we look at an area of convergence, really for our fib charts, we can see only at 78% and 61% itself is only presented. So if price opportunity shows itself on our RSI and we see that flip over, we are going to come back and retest this line here to see if we can be able to break above it. Another alert here for short traders, we are closed below our 20 MA, ultimately changing this trend itself for a small uptrend. As we take a look at our MACD indicator as well, from this peak of the resistance line, we see again a crossover of the red. So be very, very careful, you guys, for short traders, because we are going to come back down. We can see some support in this zone of the 1693 as price is continuing to retrace downwards, slicing through some of our fib charts, and hopefully we can hold this end and get some support from our RSI. So that's my video for Ethereum. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.